Hi, this is Nathan Tintle. In this Learning Goal video, we will discuss how to interpret the standardized statistic and the p-value to draw conclusions in a comparison of two group means. We will use the bicycling to work example to talk about this learning goal. The null hypothesis in this analysis is that the average commute time with the carbon frame bike is the same as with the steel frame bike, and the alternative is that those means are different. The p-value is large, 0.729. The standardized statistic is quite close to 0. This large p-value and standardized statistic close to 0 mean that we have little to no evidence that the average commute time is different between the two bikes. We can ask two additional questions. Can we generalize? Not really. This is not a random sample. This was 56 consecutive days biking. The season was this summer, was this winter, may play a role in the conclusions we would draw, and this is just one person on his bikes, so we certainly can't generalize beyond Dr. Groves. Second, how about cause and effect? Well, the bike that was used was randomly assigned to the day through a coin flip, so this random assignment of days to bikes would have the potential for cause and effect. However, it's not a significant result, right? We haven't shown that one of the mean commute times is different than the other. And secondly, and this is really important, this was not a double-blind study. There's no way that Dr. Groves didn't know which bike he was riding. He's flipped a coin. He's got to sit on one of them. So did he ride faster on one of the bikes versus the other without knowing it? All these sort of psychological factors which are eliminated when you have a double-blind study, not the case here. Final word of caution. When you have random assignment, does that guarantee you a cause and effect conclusion? No. First of all, you need to have a statistically significant result. We didn't in this case. And second, you need to have a good study design. One way to have a good study design is through double blinding. There's lots of other options. And in this particular study, that's a major limitation of the way this study was conducted.